Welcome to this 10-minute progressive muscle relaxation meditation, a gentle journey through your body to release tension and return to safety. Begin by finding a comfortable position. You can lie down on your mat or on your bed or sit with support. Let your hands rest softly and begin to take slow breaths in and out through your nose. Try to elongate your exhales as much as you can. But return home to your body and just take this time to settle in and breathe. Inhale, exhale. That's all you need to do here. Let your breath settle into a natural rhythm, letting go of anything forceful or trying to fix. On your next exhale, imagine your body saying, I am safe to soften now. You can start to wiggle your toes and then even curl the toes and contract as much as you can before you release. You can start to roll out the ankles and flex the toes towards your shins, maybe even moving side to side before you release. Next, inhale, press into your heels and bend your knees. You can let your knees lift a little bit and feel the back of your legs engage. Exhale, release. Inhale, think about maybe even lifting your legs off the ground a little bit, maybe one at a time or both legs at the same time, but trying to engage the quads and the hip flexors, and then exhale, release. Inhale, squeeze the glutes, and exhale, let that go. And then inhale, try to draw the belly up and back. Exhale, release. Inhale, arch your back. You could press into the tops of, or rather into your palms as you arch your back, getting a little more leverage, and then exhale, release. Inhale, lift the shoulders off the ground to contract the chest. Exhale, release. Inhale, shrug your shoulders towards your ears, engaging the traps. Exhale, let that go. Inhale, lift the chin towards the sky, engage the back of your neck. Exhale, release. Inhale, tuck your chin, draw the chin in towards your chest, and then exhale, release. Inhale, open your mouth, mock a yawn, and exhale, release. Inhale, scrunch all the muscles along your face, squint your eyes, crinkle your nose. Exhale, let that go. Inhale, option to curl the arms up, engaging the biceps. Maybe even making fists with the hands, and then maybe flexing the fingertips back towards the forearms, and then exhale, release. Letting everything melt towards your mat. Scanning your body for any residual tension, anywhere else that you may need to engage and let go. Maybe you'd like to nod your ear or your head from shoulder to shoulder. I sometimes like to stick out my tongue. That gives like a nice little stretch in the mouth. Maybe you even want to reach your arms overhead, arch your back, point your toes, get as long as you can in your body. As you inhale and then exhale, release the arms back down, finding stillness. But it should feel pretty effortless here now as you have contracted and released most of your muscles. This is allowing for a full body integration so that you can really notice and take note of where you tend to hold your tension. Sometimes we don't even know we're holding tension. Sometimes we think we're relaxed, and then it's not until we contract a muscle and then release, we realize, oh, that was actually more engaged than we thought. You can even think about spreading warmth throughout your body, down from your toes, up through your ankles, legs, hips, belly, back, arms, shoulders, neck, head. Just let yourself rest in this softness. You can even whisper to yourself, my body is allowed to relax. My nervous system deserves safety. I soften into support. With each breath, imagine your ribs are able to widen like wings and fold back into a rest. Some other tricky parts of the body could be your jaw. So if you are clenching, take note of that here. Maybe even purposefully clench your jaw and see if you can let that go even more. It's also easy to keep the throat engaged. And here, if you would like to switch up your position, you can. So here I went into a butterfly or a Supta Baddha Konasana. And so you could bring the soles of the feet together, let the knees open wide. And on this particular day, I was feeling like reaching the arms overhead. So you can also reach your arms overhead or keep them at the side of your body. Adding a little hip opener here. But like I was saying, the throat is also easy to continue to clench or tighten. So see if you can allow the front of the throat to let go a little bit more. This is a time where it's actually allowed to feel a bit more heavy because you have your bed or you have your mat supporting you. And so it's almost like you can just sink into it. You do not need to hold yourself up anymore. You don't need to engage. You don't need to tense. You don't need to prepare. You can just fully let go and be here. Now, if you went into Supta Baddha Konasana, inhale, bring the arms to the outside or the hands to the outside of the knees, and exhale, guide them together like a book. And you can come into a constructive rest. So knocking the knees in so the knees touch, and then the feet can stay where they are. Or you can widen them so that they're a little bit wider than hip width. Arms at the side of your body, palms facing up. But this is also a nice way to release tension and just kind of find that ease in your body. I think we are so often bombarded with the message that we must go, go, go. You must be productive at all times, at all hours, and do things, everything. Get it all done on your list. Inhale option to find a little low bridge if you'd like a little activation as we prepare to slowly come out. Now, this is if you want to come out. You also don't have to. Inhale, hug your knees in towards your chest, rock side to side first. Give yourself a little hug, drawing the knees in further towards your heart, maybe even grabbing hands or opposite elbows. And then roll onto the side of your body, left or right, you choose. Use your bottom arm as a pillow. Now, if you did decide to come out of your constructive rest, you will just slowly press yourself up to a seat. Conclude your practice and move on with the rest of your day or evening. If you are staying here and drifting off into sleep or hoping to sleep, sweet dreams. Thank you for sharing this practice with me today. If you found this helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and share with someone who might need a little calm today. See you next time.